Have you ever sat and thought about the footprint you want to leave in this world? You know, relationships, friendships, friends, family, education, businesses. You know, what you want to leave behind when you're gone. Have you ever thought about that? Well, I have. My mind went down the rabbit hole. And y'all know how I get. I just go off all into the deep end. And then I just start thinking about, well, most people are just on some bullshit. Did you ever realize that? Have you really sat and looked at things for who and what they are as is, not for what you want it to be, you know? I started noticing that there's groups of people, they sit around gossiping. They not working, not going to school, and if you don't know how to get it, trying to read a book to find out, got little side hustles going on, nothing. They just sit around all day and gossip. And I couldn't understand, like, what's entertaining about that? Then I realized that they're gossiping about people with things going on. They're not living their lives. They're not leaving a footprint, you know? And then you have guys that do the same thing. They sit up in group chats and video chats, and they tell their buddies, like, that one chick? Yeah, I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna conquer her. Yeah, I'm gonna break that bitch. Yeah. It's men out here that think that way. They wanna make you lose everything you have. And now somewhere in the world, it's a 32-year-old grown ass woman got to move back in with her parents because she done lost her apartment, lost her car, fucking with his raggedy ass. And he's proud of it. He made her lose everything, you know? There's a guy somewhere, he don't have shit to his name. Well, except the criminal record. His car is in his baby mama name, and he's never had his own apartment. He lived with his auntie. She a crackhead. She live in the basement, so it's basically his house, right? Yeah. And the girl he talking to now, yeah, she got her own apartment, got her own car, in school, working. But he convinced her that she ain't doing enough. She's not on his level, you know? Her car is 4 years old. His car is brand new. In his baby mama name. She live in a 1 bedroom apartment. He live in a house. Well, his auntie house. But she's not doing enough, right? Yeah. It's people out here on some bullshit. It's men out here really, trying to get everything he can out of a woman. He never really thought about having his own, you know, creating his own business, having his own apartment, having his own car, raising his own kids. It's always left up to somebody else. It's men out here like that. Yeah. It's women out here with 7, 8 kids, 9 baby daddies. And I know you thinking like, wait, how you have nine? Well, the last child is iffy. It's between two men. So yeah. She's trying to convince herself that she has value by devaluing somebody, going to school, getting a degree. She's trying to convince that person, your degree means nothing. Come over here with me. Lay up and have kids. Create a legacy like me. Yeah. She's trying to convince the world that she's okay. You had all these men come in your body. They released all their spirits into your body, and you wonder why you schizophrenic, really? Oh, okay. But the person on campus reading and growing and trying to better themselves, they're supposed to stop, lay up and have kids and be like you? That's what you're saying? Yeah, people really on some bullshit out here. And then again, my mind went off on the deep end again, even deeper. So you've done all that, right? You've conquered that person. You've destroyed that person. You've gossiped about that person, right? And here you are, gone. What did you leave your kids? A phone full of text messages and chats and hidden social media pages, stalking and harassing somebody you don't like. What your kids supposed to do with that? Hmm? I mean, really, what's supposed to happen? You spent all your time on somebody you don't know, but yet your kids are left with nothing? Wow. Your parents are getting older. And as they get older, you haven't done anything. You've destroyed some people. You've manipulated people, but you didn't earn anything. So what are your parents supposed to leave this world with, feeling happy and congratulating you on, and feeling relieved? I did good by my kids, and now they're a part of society doing good too. They're supposed to leave this earth and you've done nothing? But you know everything about the girl up the street that you claim you don't like. Yeah, that makes sense. Your children in the next room over on social media talking to grown people, looking for attention that you supposed to be giving them. But what you doing? You on social media looking at somebody you don't like, you know? You're watching this person's page. You're leaving nasty comments, and your children is in the next room wanting your attention. Yeah. I know it's hard to think about these things, but my mind is just wondering because I can't understand how is it that you can't focus on something that you enjoy, but you can spend all of your time stalking, harassing, taunting, provoking, manipulating someone you claim you dislike. How? How is it that you're supposed to leave a footprint? You're supposed to leave a legacy. And the only thing that you've left is your dislike for someone. Really? That's what your life. This is what I'm trying to say. You know, as you leave this earth, think about everything you've said, everything you've done, everything you've taught your children. Everything you've given your parents to love about you, the relationships you nurtured. That's what's going to be left behind. And if you haven't done any of that, did you really leave a footprint? Or did you just leave behind some DNA?